In this video, we can deal with the privacy law and biometric data protection in India. India has made significant strides in establishing a robust legal framework to safeguard individual privacy and regulate the use of biometric data. This section provides an overview of the keys law and regulations governing privacy and biometric data protection in the country, along with case law that had shapes the evolving this law. Now move forward to the overview of the legal frameworks, constitutional laws and regulations. India's legal framework for privacy and biometric data protection is primarily governed by the Constitution, which enshrines the fundamental right to privacy. Additional several laws and regulations have been enacted to address the specific challenges posed by the collection and use of biometric data. The Information Technology Act 2000 and its amendment provide a broad legal foundation for data protection including biometric data. The Aadhaar Act 2016 regulates the collection and use of biometric data for the National Identification System. Furthermore, the Personal Data Protection Bill 2019, currently under consideration, aims to establish a comprehensive data protection in India. Now move forward to the what is biometric data, its type and collection. The first we will deal with the definition of biometric data. Biometric data is what? It is just to refer any unique physical or behavior characteristic that has been used to identify an individuals, such as their fingerprint, its scan, facial feature or voice pattern, and etc. Now move forward to the types of biometric data. The common type of biometric data included fingerprint, iris scan, facial recognition, and DNA analysis, etc. Each type has its own unique advantage and challenges in terms of reliability, accuracy, and ease of collection. Now we see to the biometric data collection. It is typically collected through specialized sensors and scanner that capture the unique physical or behavior characteristic of individual. Now we see the principles of biometric data protection. The first is with consent. Biometric data can only be collected and processed with the unambiguous consent of individual. Consent must be freely given, specific, informed, or revocable at any time. The second one is purpose limitation. Biometric data can only be collected and used for a specified and legitimate purpose. It can be repurposed without the individual's additional consent. The third one is data minimization. Organization must collect and retain only the minimum amount of biometric data necessary to achieve the specified purpose. That is, unnecessary data collected is prohibited. Now move forward to the right of individuals in the term of access, correction and deletion. The first we see right to access. Right to access is given to the individual for their biometric data held by data collector. This allowed to verify the accuracy of their information and understand how it is being processed. The second one is right to collection. Individual can request the correction of any inaccurate or incomplete biometric data. Data controller must respond and make the necessary changes to ensure the information is up to date and reliable. The third is right to deletion. Individual can also request the deletion of their biometric data if it is no longer necessary for the purpose it was collected or if the individual withdraw their consent. Data collector must comply with this request unless there is a legal obligation to retain the data. Now move forward to the enforcement mechanism, regulatory body and penalty related to the data. The first one was the regulatory bodies. In India, primary regulatory body responsible for enforcing privacy and data protection laws in the Data Protection Authority, which is also known as DPA. The DPA is an independent statutory body that oversees the implementation and compliance of the Personal Data Protection Act, which is also known as PDPA. Another one is investigation power. The DPA has broad investigation power, including the ability to conduct audits, seek information from organization, and even carry out on-site inspection. The third one is enforcement action. If the DPA finds a violation of the Personal Data Protection Act, they can impose a range of penalty, including monetary fine, siege and desist order, and even criminal prosecution in the senior case. The fine can be up to 4% of the violation organization, global annual turnover, or 15 crore, whichever is higher. The last is judicial remedies. Individual whose biometric right have been infringed can also seek judicial remedies such as filing a civil lawsuit against the organization responsible. The court can order compensation, injunction, and other appropriate relief to the affected individuals. Now we can see some case law analysis and in which some are landmark judgment on biometric data privacy. India court have issued several landmark rulings that have shaped the legal landscape around biometric data privacy. One of the most significant was the Supreme Court's 2017 decision in Puttu Swami versus Union of India, which recognized the fundamental right to privacy under the Indian Constitution and set strict limits on the government's collection and use of biometric data. In another case, the Delhi High Court in Karmania Singh Saran versus Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology in 2017 ruled that Aadhaar, India National Biometric ID System, could not be mandatory for accessing essential services. And most recently, the Bombay High Court in Vijay Lakshmi versus the State of Maharashtra in 2022 prohibited the mandatory collection of biometric data for access to COVID-19 relief program, finding it a violation of the right to privacy. These cases highlight the Indian judiciary growing recognition of the need to protect individuals' biometric information and ensure strict compliance with data protection principles. And now we see the emerging challenges and future trends in the data protection. As biometric data collection and usage continue to expand, several emerging challenges and future trends are shaping the landscape of privacy law and data protection in India. The rapid advancement in technology like facial recognition, iris scan, and voice recognition raise new concern about the potential for surveillance and unauthorized access to sensitive personal information. Additionally, the integration of biometric data with other digital systems such as financial services and healthcare creates complex issues around data sharing, cross-border data flow, and the long-term storage and security of the sensitive information. Policymakers and regulators must strike a reliable balance between enabling technology innovation and safeguard individual privacy rights. Looking ahead, the need for robust, flexible, and future proof regulation will be paramount. Lawmakers will likely focus on expanding the scope of data protection law and enhancing the accountability and transparency of organizations handling biometric data. Emerging technological like blockchain and homomorphic encryption may also play a role in enhancing the security and privacy of biometric systems. And now we go through with the conclusion. I can divide it into 3 points. The first was a robust legal framework. India has developed a comprehensive legal framework to protect the privacy and security of biometric data, including the constitution, specific law and regulatory guidelines. This provides individuals with strong rights and imposes clear obligation on data controller. Evolving challenges. As technology advances and biometric data collection expands, new challenges will continue to emerge, such as the use of biometric or surveillance, cross-border data transfer, and the potential for algorithmic bias. Ongoing vigilance and adaptation will be required. Individual empowerment. The key to effective biometric data protection is empowering individuals with the ability to access, correct, and delete their personal information, strengthening individual rights and improving awareness with the crucial going forward. Thank you.